Melty.
Fantastic. Hey everybody, how is Potsdam tonight? Alright, cool, everyone's glad to be here, just like me, just like me. I've been looking at the news lately because, you know, even Minesweeper gets boring sometimes. Whatever. And I was reading it and I read recently that President Obama came out in support of gay marriage. Yeah, winning. No, I looked it over, and he said that one of his reasons that he cites is the fact that he looked around at some of his co-workers at the White House and imagined how they would feel being treated as second-class citizens, which left a lot of Republicans saying, wait, there's gay people in the White House? In other news, in funnier news that's easier to make jokes about, a man in Nebraska, an entrepreneur working in Nebraska, recently changed his name to Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Badass.
Yeah, pretty BA, man. And one of his quotes for one of his reasons is that, as an entrepreneur, name recognition is very important. As if in his future entrepreneurial career, there's going to be something he's going to do which is going to get him more remembered as T-Rex than the idiot who changed his name to T-Rex. Also, if he thinks that name recognition alone is going to get him a good career, he clearly has never talked to Adolf Hitler of Boise, Idaho. But it's finals week, guys, or it's almost finals week. I know a lot of us are nervous, a lot of us are excited. Finals week is a time when the very good students get to relax and do a little bit of studying and take those tests that they've been so prepared for, and the last finishing touches on their projects, and spend time with their friends before the summer begins. And for everyone at Potsdam, it's just, you know, a crazy nightmare hell week of cramming last minute, and there's a 30-page paper? I better get started on that, it's due tomorrow. But fortunately we have one more day before that starts, and before that day we have this show. So let's get it started, guys. Before we get started with the musical break, which they are very excited about, I don't blame you. It's a good musical break. It's going to be.
I'm really eager.
What?
I'm very eager, but it's okay.
This weekend, Ryan and I were trolling around looking for women. He gave me some advice. I did my best to follow it. And Amy, don't forget to remove the thing in front of the thing.
Oh yes.
Off? Okay.
There is tech support in the house.
Oh, thank goodness, thank goodness. We actually checked the sound on the laptop this time, which is a big change for us.
It only took a semester.
It only took a semester. Let's see how we did.
You know, Ryan, being single sucks.
Yeah, I hear you. But you know what you need, Rob?
What do I need, Ryan?
You need some good pickup lines.
One's, alright, yeah, see, that could work.
Yeah.
Give me some. Lay 'em on me. What do you got?
Write them down here. There's this classic one.
Uh-huh.
Now in this situation, you will be the girl.
Well,
the guy.
okay, I'm the girl, obviously.
And so, if I could rearrange the alphabet, I'd put you and I together.
Well, that's a cute one. I like
That's
that.
a cute one.
You and I together.
Mm-hmm.
You, I, together. That's great.
Yeah, that makes sense. There's another one.
Alright, yeah,
Okay.
keep him coming.
Now, is your father a thief? And then she says whatever she says.
Oh no, of course not. How dare you insult my heritage?
And
yeah.
so you say, well, I think he stole the stars and put them into your eyes.
Oh, that's really nice. That's a good one. This is gonna work great. Alright, keep him coming around.
Oh.
Misty, there's something I've always wanted to tell you. If I could rearrange the alphabet, I'd put us together. Damn it. Alright. If I could rearrange the alphabet, I'd put 1 and 2 together, making 3.
Oh.
Try that again. Hang on. Hey, how's it going?
Good. How about you?
I'm doing pretty well. I have a question. Did it hurt
Did what hurt?
when you plummeted, screaming from the sky? I mean heaven. Golly. If I could rearrange the Norse alphabet... Oh, damn it. Excuse me. Is your father a thief?
No, why?
It looks like he stole the stars and put them in your thighs. Oh, I meant eyes! I meant eyes! Not that your thighs are bad or anything. Misty, if I could rearrange the alphabet, I would.
Why?
Oh, so, you know, we would like together, so we'd be together? Okay, that's alright, I'll try it again. Excuse me, man. Are those pants from out of this world?
What?
Because it looks like you've got a space ass.
Thanks.
Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry, no, I messed that up. I meant, that you got, it's your ass is out of this world?
No, nice try though.
Misty, if I could rearrange the alphabet, I'd put you and me together.
That's so close.
Yeah, it's really close. Okay, hang on, I gotta get it this time. Excuse me, ma'am. Are you tired?
A little bit.
Because you were running from me in my dreams all last night.
Excuse me?
Oh, I messed that one up. I love you. I'll tell you about the show tonight, guys, since we're having one. First up, I don't know if you guys know this, it's kind of a surprise for you. We knew, it was a surprise for you guys. We have our president, John F. Schwaller, coming on tonight. Followed by your SGA president, Ryan Williams. At some point in this cram-packed show, we have the comedian slash local cool, he's just a cool guy, Nilla. I don't know his real name, actually. I call him Nilla Wafer. I'm not sure if it's actually a reference to that. I'll talk to him about it. Okay, we'll talk about it later. And then, replacing one of the musical breaks is musician Kirsten Elizabeth, backed up by Austin Petrucci. So we'll take a musical break, and we'll be back with President John Schwaller.
We are taking a musical break. Should we start off with a really bad one and then end on a really good one?
Yeah, that's
so. Okay, so the worst one is we should do our rap one then.
Oh, the rap
Your rap one. So check it. So my name is MC B Audit. Do you want? No, yeah, because you need to be down here. So I made this song when I was thinking about Robert, and this was like 5 a.m. and I pulled an all-nighter. So I figured, like, you know what? I'm just gonna.
Do you play ukulele or something?
I don't. I have a small stature.
It's not getting any easier.
How you doing, Potsdam? Yo, real classy Potsdam Tonight Show band right now. Here it comes. Yo, I'm grateful to be Rob Belcher's co-host. He's got a life, Conan O'Brien, with the courage like a lion. And I'm kind of like Andy Richter, but I'm a lot cuter. Oh yeah! Yeah, I'm grateful to be stick, I will ask her out to a skin flick. And if things click, and she's not a lunatic, I will go for a nice little lick to a nice plump drumsticks, and hopefully not get kicked, or even stabbed, or pricked. Then I will take her to a picnic. There'll be lit candlesticks. I will read her excerpts from Moby Dick, and she'll reach for her lipstick, and I will find my chapstick, and we'll get to second base, but not too quick, because third base coach Rick is oh so very sick. Something wrong with his joystick, because his wife told him a dirty trick, and saying it was a beatnik. Yes, yeah, he claims he was the size of a yardstick, but no, Mrs. Nick said more like a toothpick. And none of the information proving mad, oh, made me sick bad, and it made him airsick, made him homesick, made him seasick, made him lovesick, made him heartsick. Yeah, I said made a heart sick, made a heart sick, air sick, homesick, seasick, lovesick, and heartsick. And he needed a slap stick, needed a broom stick, needed everything for his evil one. And then he finally yelled out with a mighty roar, "You heretic!" Anyway. Oh yeah, I'm grateful to be Rob Elder's co-host. It's kind of like Conan O'Brien, with the courage like a lion. I'm kind of like Andy Rick, but I'm a lot cuter. Oh yeah! Now fellas, are we grateful to be on the show? But when technology is so slow, Mr. Velty gets but luckily Nilla usually saves the day and everything's okay. Smile, ding, oh, go Nilla, go Nilla, go Nilla, go Nilla, go Nilla, etc., yeah. Well, let me tell you what I want, what I really want. Tell me what you want, what you really want.
I want you to stop. I want you to stop. I want you to stop. I want you to stop because you really make me want to kick a panda off the stage. That was awful.
That was so great. Thank you.
I think you informed me you were going to do that.
Oh, hey, Rob, that was for you.
Thank you.
I'm gonna kick a panda off the stage.
Yeah, right, about that. And I ruined our bassist.
I don't know if this is on or not.
Oh no, yeah, I told Connor not to kick it towards the cameras.
Okay, good man. But that music will break over. We're going to bring out again a very special, very important, fantastic, amazing guest who was so kind to give us his time. Your SUNY Potsdam president, Dr. John F. Schwaller.
I'm on the opposite side now.
Yep, yeah, we decided to switch things, keep it,
I'm getting caught in... There we go. Hi!
Hey!
Oh!
We decided to switch it. We realized that people read like right to left, and we thought like, I don't really know what we were thinking, I just like it better. I remember the first time you came on, as you sat in the chair, you said a quote, which Zuber, a friend of mine, can still remember. I only remember it because he reminded me. One never knows how far one will sink
This is quite true.
How's-
And one is somewhat concerned that one may not be able to get up.
I'll be here for you.
Oh, good.
You're here for me, I'm here for you. So how are you doing tonight?
I am well, thank you very much. Semester's almost over. Everybody's getting ready for exams and then go off to summers, have a wonderful time. See you in the fall.
That's been great.
Yes, love you.
And
Bye-bye.
you get a break too, right?
Not really. My job kind of continues during the summer. The legislature has allocated funds for the university. The State University of New York has not yet divided it up among the campuses. Our budget year begins on July 1, so really starting now for the next couple of months, we're going to look intensively at the budget, see how much money we've got left over, fold that into next year's budget, and then build the budget for next year. So it's very exciting.
A fun summer.
Wow,
Fun
yeah,
summer.
really exciting.
Summer, I love it.
Yeah, let me tell you. Curl up with a spreadsheet and figure it out. Really good stuff.
Good beach reading.
Absolutely. Yeah, super. Tanning rays and everything.
It's going to be a great time.
Yes.
But again, thank you for coming out tonight.
My pleasure. No, it's going to be a great summer here on campus. During the summers, we're always very busy with critical maintenance. I guess last summer we had torn up Barrington Drive to put a new water and sewer line in. I mean, really sexy projects.
Really exciting. We kind of set the people up to hear about
Boy, it really is. Yeah, it's really hot.
Speaking of hot, sexy projects, we're getting the union redone.
This is number one on our list. When the legislature returns in January, they will be considering new projects, and our number one project is to have a new student union. So we're keeping our fingers crossed that will work. We've got other big projects this summer. The ice rink is now closed. We'll be tearing out the sheet of ice. We'll be remodeling the entire hockey rink so that when you come back in the fall of 13, we'll have a brand new place to play hockey. But that, yeah, give it up. The problem is that during this coming year's hockey season, that's the 12-13 season, we will basically be wandering around the North Country looking for ice to skate on because we will not have our own ice. So we'll be at Shield or we'll be at Pine Street. We might even be over at SUNY Camp.
Have you considered taking a Zamboni to Marshall Pond?
It's a great idea, you know. If the Racket River could freeze a little harder, we'd be fine, yeah. But right now it's tough. Although this spring, I don't know if any of you noticed, there was a beautiful sheet of ice out in front of Satterley.
Oh, I noticed. I noticed a few times.
When I was walking my dogs a few times, I thought, you know, geez, I should get my skates and come out here and skate on the grass.
So bring the Zamboni.
Absolutely, yes. We have one, you know, over in Maxie, so. I don't know if they'll let me drive it.
Do you have your Zamboni license?
No, actually I don't, but, you know, I'm president.
Now, I heard that your son was actually performing here recently.
No, it wasn't my son, it was my godson. Yeah, my godson was here on the 27th. Unfortunately, he was right up against the Verdi Requiem over in Hosmer, and so not a really big crowd here, including the fact that I couldn't be here for one of the performances because I was over in Hosmer with the Verdi Requiem. But, yeah, but it was good to have him up here. They had a great time.
Oh, good. He likes it up here in Potsdam?
He had a great time. Yeah, he did his undergraduate work at Boston Conservatory, and he now works in New York City as a app programmer. So an app programmer. Yeah, he got a BFA in musical theater, and now he makes his money by writing apps for cell phones.
Nice.
It's a good gig.
Sounds like the future. Huh?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, my sons, the older one got his undergraduate degree in anthropology and art history.
Oh, so I'm sure he's very employed.
Actually, he went on and got a PhD in colonial Latin American history of all things, and is a professor at the University of Kansas. So we're really happy for him.
Congratulations.
Our younger son got his degree in art history. There's a theme going here. And he's been employed for the last 3 years as an intern. The last 2 years he's been an intern at Bucknell. And this spring he was accepted in the PhD program at Temple University of Philadelphia. So he's really pumped about that.
Okay, congratulations. You yourself, you are a historian?
I'm also a historian. My older son and I actually study exactly the same time period. We both study Mexico in the 16th century.
So you're proud he's following your footsteps?
Yeah, it's really very weird. You know, my brother and my father were in business together in my hometown in Kansas, and of course my father had followed in his father's business, and he had followed in his father's business, and so I was kind of accustomed to people being in the same business. But I mean, we had a store. I mean, it was a hardware store and lumberyard, and so, you know, father-son sort of thing. When I became the black sheep of the family and went into academics, I thought, okay, you know, I've broken this father-son sort of thing.
Now my sons can do anything they want.
Exactly.
Whatever they want.
What are they doing? They're both getting PhDs.
No, you try to give people freedom.
I know. The weird thing is that in my family now, with the exception of my niece, my parents' grandchildren, 3 out of the 4 will have PhDs. So we've gone from being a multi-generations of shopkeepers to being a whole generation of college professors. It's really
and you started that.
Yeah, I guess I was the trendsetter.
Congratulations.
Yeah, my dad never quite figured it out. It was only when I was the associate provost at the University of Montana, he never could quite figure out why I didn't go into business. He thought I could sell refrigerators to Eskimos. And so it really hurt him that I was not in business. And I was at the University of Montana, and I was the associate provost, and it's frequently the case when you're an associate provost, when people walk up to you, they say, what's an associate provost? It's not a well-known position. And I said, well, I help the provost. Yeah, like, that's going to help.
Thanks.
Yeah. So what's a provost? Well, the provost is the chief academic officer, supervises all of the academic enterprise. And so as the associate provost at the University of Montana, my job was to manage the budget for all of academic affairs. I negotiated collective bargaining agreements, I supervised hiring and firing of faculty, promotion, tenure process, all of that. And my dad looked at me after I'd given this explanation and said, well, how big's the budget that you manage? And I said, well, you know, in those days in Montana, it's about $45 million. $45 million, yeah. I said, how many employees? Well, I said, well, no, I got 650 some faculty, probably almost as many staff members. And he said, and you got to make certain that they get paid. And I said, well, yeah, that's the job. I got to manage money. He said, oh my God, you're a businessman. So when I came here and I'm a president and he expects that I manage a big budget, he was actually very, very pleased. So that was very rewarding to me.
Congratulations on that.
Well, thank you. It's a good gig. What can I say? I love being college president. Being a college president is a wonderful job. You get to be around fantastic students. It's so rewarding.
Even gesture to you guys.
You know, I get to go to plays and to concerts and to sporting events and to lectures and movies. And I mean, being on campus is just the most exciting thing in the world. I get to teach from time to time, and I really do love teaching. I get to do my research, you know, 15 minutes a day or whatever. That is one thing that I frequently can do during the summer. I can actually carve out maybe an hour to do some research. So that's good. I mean, life in colleges is fun. And then as president, I get to go out and talk to really interesting people. We have fascinating alumni of the college. I mean, really important and interesting people who I get to go out and rub shoulders with and talk to them about something that they love, which I love, which is this college. And I mean, it's just the best gig ever. It really is.
Well, I'm glad that you're so happy with it.
I am.
One more question we're going to take
Sure.
before I take a break. There's a lot of rumors surrounding you as president. You're a big figurehead here. They're all good. They're all good.
Figure. Yeah,
They're all good. They're all good.
Yeah, good.
One of them is concerning your studies, and some people claim that you can speak ancient Aztec fluently, and others, no, it's mine, fluently. Others, you can write them both with, with your two hands in opposite directions across a chalkboard. What is your actual language proficiency?
I know the Aztec language, Nahuatl. I don't speak it fluently. I speak it very, very, very haltingly. I do read it. In fact, last weekend I was at Yale University. We had a 2-day conference on Nahuatl, which I helped to organize, and it was great. We had a wonderful time. We had some native speakers come up from Mexico. We had folks give presentations on their research. The native speakers gave 2 presentations. Fun thing about that is that half their presentations were in Nahuatl, so we got to listen to them. My brain started to hurt. But they also spoke Spanish, so that was fine, since everybody in the room was, actually everybody in the room spoke at least 3 languages, which was Spanish, Nahuatl, and English. So it was a lot of fun. It was a great meeting. So I do not know Maya. Professor Marquesi, the Dean of Arts and Sciences, knows Maya. I know Nahuatl, the Aztec language.
Okay.
And if you all know 7 Nahuatl words. This is part of my teaching moment here. You know 7 Nahuatl words, and so you can remember them. It's pretty easy. You know chocolate. Yeah, that's good.
It's a good word.
And cacao, which is what chocolate's made out of course. You know tomato. You know avocado. You know guacamole. You know chili. And you know coyote. So there you go. Those are your 7 Aztec words.
Culture, and I don't know why.
I don't either. I mean, other than ripping people's hearts out.
With that list of foods, they were the first civilization to really know that the way to a man's heart was through his stomach.
Normally a little bit north of there, but that's okay. The problem, of course, in going to learn Nahuatl, the Aztec language, is that those are the only 7 words. So everything else you have to memorize. I mean, if you take something like Spanish, which is the language that I actually work in most, about 1/3 of the words in Spanish are cognates. That is, they sound similar to similar English words. And so it makes learning Spanish or French or any other Romance language pretty easy. But Nahuatl, I mean, you only have those 7 words, and then everything else you got to memorize. So. But if you really want to impress your friends and confound your enemies, you can always say "Nekis nitlashkalkwas."
I don't think I can actually. I don't actually think I can.
Nekis nitlashkalkwas.
Nekis
nitlashkalkwas. There you go. Somebody over there got it right. That could work. That means I want to eat a tortilla.
Thank you very much. We'll take a musical break, and we'll be back with Ryan Williams.
That's my panda, actually. Yeah, sure. Yeah. But can you keep the name though? Its name is Geronimo, and it jumps. It loves flying, and yes. Okay. So. need my glasses for this.
Quiet down, Ryan's talking.
So, check it. So we're gonna do this song, made it today. It's about some relevant things, about internet piracy. And here goes the internet piracy song. Are you pirates ready?
Aye, Captain!
No, alright, never remember, it's intro and then...
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, alright, well, I'm just making sure. And...
Join me in giving a warm, hot, steamy welcome to Ryan Williams.
Yeah! Yes. His name rhymes with mine.
So how about that fire drill?
Excellent, it was me, actually.
Oh, yeah, steamy hot.
I'm just so damn hot.
Yeah, actually, I thought it was Condor at first.
Actually, it was the both of us in the back. We're not going to talk about that.
I think it's all the suits on the stage. There have been so many suits tonight.
We're doing something.
The fact that, like, I'm the least classy dressed person on my show so far. Got my jeans on. It's almost embarrassing. Okay.
Just let it...
But I don't have time to breathe and relax, Ryan. We have no time. Right, no time. How you doing? Who the hell are you?
Okay, I'm the SGA president now.
What? The
I used SGA, Student Government Association
Student
president.
Association.
Yeah. I basically sit in my office, watch Netflix, and eat burritos. That's all I do.
Woo!
Yeah, that's all what I do.
I'm sure the other president's a little jealous.
Oh yeah.
Would be if he knew. He's not here anymore.
He's not here anymore. He's given up.
I don't blame him. I mean, it's late. He's a busy man.
Oh yeah.
He doesn't get to eat burritos in his office.
No, not anymore.
So SGA president, how'd you come by this position?
Well, I used to be the SGA vice president. I basically ran the assembly, for those who don't know. And then before that, I used to be an assembly member, going to the meetings, voting on stuff, representing Bowling South and Bowling West my freshman year. after that, obviously, now I'm here. I basically represent the whole student body, and I'm the main key person that talks to, obviously, President
The
Trump.
main key person?
The main key person.
Oh, main key, but I thought Mankey. I heard Mankey, like the Pokemon.
Like the Pokemon?
Yeah, I was really confused.
I like Mankey.
Yeah, I can see it. I mean, you're like the right height and everything. So as SGA president, new SGA president, congratulations by the way, on winning that election. Heard it was close, heard it was really close.
Oh, yeah, very.
Like 2/3?
Yeah, I won by a 2/3 margin.
That's nice, that's enough to like amend the Constitution, that's pretty close.
Yeah, it is.
But again, congratulations. What do you hope to do? What's your plan here?
Well, I can successfully say that as of earlier tonight, we passed a bill to actually have the library open 24 hours starting this Sunday night, all the way into Thursday, this Sunday night. So people will be able to go in for finals week, throughout the whole finals week, be able to go in the library, have a nice quiet study space if your roommate's being a jerk or a dickhead.
Like 4 in the morning.
Yeah, like 4 in the morning. You
5
can
in the
go
morning.
in. 5 in the morning, you can go in. 24 hours. 24 hours.
The whole finals week.
Whole
Except for
finals
Friday.
week, except for Friday.
That's awesome!
Yeah. So people will be able to like 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks-ish.
Let's see what happens next semester then, right?
Yeah, things I can do.
What else you plan on? What else you got? I mean, you're gonna like, as you get transformed, you need like a hippopotamus? Like, what other wizardry are you gonna pull off?
I was hoping that we could buy a tank, so we could take over Canton.
Oh yeah,
That's the other thing too. There's a really nice
but
book
they're
where 2
engineers.
cans are on sale that I'm trying to get from our reserves, so.
Oh yeah, we always have money in the reserves.
Yeah, we always have that, yeah.
That's pretty exciting. But they're engineers, man. They probably have some good defenses set up.
No, screw them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the
I'm taking
plan.
that. I'm crazy.
You take them.
Yes.
There's a long inside joke between me and my best friend who, you're not him, so don't, never mind. I apologize, audience. I apologize, Ryan. And Ryan. Hey, Ryan.
Oh, yeah, so.
Sorry, Ryan.
So so if you put bear claws on this tank, we could totally take down kangaroos.
Yeah, I could.
Just destroy them.
Very blasted.
Take them down under. To Hades.
So, as Ryan Williams, in addition to being president, you're also Ryan Williams.
Yes, I am.
I've heard good things about Ryan Williams.
Oh, yes. I don't know what you've heard, but I haven't heard them yet.
I've heard big things about
Big
you.
things.
You know what I'm saying?
I think so.
Yeah, I've heard that like, you're very active in a lot of clubs.
Oh, yes. Kind of. Except
you,
this.
is it politics and pre-law major?
Yep, I'm a politics major with a pre-law minor. I used to be a music education major with a concentration in voice for the past 3 years, and this past summer switched over to the politics department, and that's where I will be full-time next year when I finally graduate. So I will get the hell out of here after 5 years. It's wonderful. Oh, yeah. Gotta keep this senior tradition. Oh yeah.
Congratulations on finally getting out.
Thank you.
Looking forward to it. I mean, I know it's a year from now.
Oh yeah. But you know, it's so close. So close. It's so fun.
Like the end of the show. No, anyway. I heard from someone that your house got broken into recently.
Yes. That's a funny story. So last Friday, came home from an auction that I was in, and
An auction that you were in.
yep.
Does it be the auction for armor today?
Yes, the auction for
Yeah,
everything.
I promoted that on my show.
Yep. So went through that after doing the day thing, got released from my indentured servitude. Came back.
What were you doing, by the way, in servitude?
I convinced the person to go see the Avengers with me.
Woo!
So I can't complain. I think it was a good time for them. So.
Now, is your client like top secret? Is that like private information or?
No, not necessarily.
That's good. Does it matter?
It doesn't matter.
Okay, we'll talk about it later.
Yeah. Talk about it later.
Anyway.
All right,
So
so-
you've gotten back from the event.
So I come back from the Avengers, you know, going to my house, everything's good, cool, go to bed. So around 2 o'clock in the morning, my roommate knocks on my door, opens up, and of course I'm dead asleep, so I'm like, what? Brian, yeah? Why is there blood all over the floor? I don't know. Okay, closes the door. I'll go back to bed.
You're completely not concerned if one of your roommates may be dying at this moment.
No, I'm just like, okay, whatever. So,
Just blood, just a little
45 minutes later, this is basically, this is... Holy shit! Cop comes in, flashes his light on me, and I'm like, what the fuck? He goes, sorry.
And of course, you go right back to sleep, right? Totally relaxed now. I am reassured.
Ridiculous. So, put on my shorts, put on, top, walk out. One of my roommates, he's just sitting on the couch like, oh my god, my son, he's going crazy. I'll just go this way. I see in my hallway that there's just blood all over the hallway. And then I go into the back kitchen, because our kitchen is in the back of the house. Our window has been punched in, and our door has been kicked in. So, I'm like, what the? This is ridiculous. Apparently, the person punched in the door, or punched in the back window, tried to crawl through it. Now, the window is only like this big. It's smaller than me. I can't even get through it, and I'm skinnier than a stick, even though I have a little...
It's also surrounding glass.
Yeah, it's surrounding. So they're trying to crawl, and they probably cut themselves up, and they're like, oh crap, I gotta get, and they're drunk, thinking this is their house. So they probably kick down the door, and like, all right, gotta wash myself off. Go over to my sink. They get blood all over my dishes, all over the sink, and they're bleeding out quick. So they're like, no, this isn't gonna do. Gotta go to the bathroom. Walk to the bathroom down the hallway. Go, oh shit, this isn't my house. So at the end of it all, they took nothing.
So
Took nothing, and the only thing that I got from them was their DNA all over my house.
did they find the corpse yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
It's village police we're talking about, so
Oh,
really
sure.
low standards. Really low
We
standards.
don't have Detective Wolf on the case.
Yeah, no. He's not creeping out scoping ladies. So,
Unfortunately.
yeah.
But, well, congratulations on surviving your first crime experience that I know of.
Yeah. He got the worst of it.
Yeah, I guess. I
I
mean,
slept through it. I don't
basically, it's like the criminal came into your house, punished himself for his crimes, left.
Thank you for doing the job for me.
Justice. Leave me alone now. I did it myself. For being an idiot. Yes. Yeah.
Exactly.
So I think that, we've reached an awkward silence here.
Yes.
So I'm just going to say, thanks for coming out. We're going to bring out our musical guests now. Kirsten Elizabeth and Austin Petrushuk. I hope that they're ready. I hope they remember that I said they're coming out right about now.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool. Cool, we'll see. All right, just a few seconds. So just come on back with me.
Yeah.
Right on. You can.
Step one, I'm on the stage.
Step two.
Aha! Yeah, that's good. Yes, thank you.
We're in a mess of stands.
That's gonna reach. No, thank you. Okay, hi everyone. My name is Kirsten Elizabeth. I played here a lot over the last 2 years. I'm a sophomore, and I'm transferring next semester to SUNY Geneseo. So this is my last ever performance at Hurley's. I want to thank Rob Belty for letting me jump in the show, because I almost wasn't going to perform, and he gave me this opportunity, so thank you. And so this is a song I wrote. It's called The Shower Song. It has nothing to do with a shower. That's a different story. But Austin is going to help me out too. And I hope you like it. See your face in so many places, and I don't fight it off anymore. Needing you is just part of my daily routine. Thought the hits of every smoky memory might numb the pain, but I'm still here and so are you. You can stay, but I have to go. I have to go. I have to go. You can stay, but I have to go. I've got a bus to catch. Throw my whole life into suitcases. Funny how life can travel that way. Read the notes you wrote me one more time before I go. I'll be sitting in the seat by the window, watching the cars pass, wondering why I let you go. You can stay, but I have to go. I have to go. I have to go. You can stay, but I have to go. I've got a bus to catch. I have a choice and I find myself on a bus riding away. But I hope you know better than anyone how badly I want to stay. Oh, life is an endless road, and I was glad to step off mine to meet you. Now I gotta get back on my road, gotta keep moving forward, gotta keep moving.
So many places I can't find it all anymore. Needing you is just part of my daily routine. Thought the hits of something memory might numb the pain. I'm still here, so hard.
You can stay, but I have to go. I have to go. I have to go. You can stay, but I have to go. I've got a bus to catch. You can stay, but I have to go. I have to go.
One more hand for them. That was fantastic. With that, we're going to have out very quickly Nilla to do some stand-up.
Oh, hey everybody. How you doing tonight? How about that fire drill? Don't you love being cold in May? Welcome to Potsdam. Alright, so how you guys doing? I'm Nilla. I am a grad student here, and I'm from Long Island. And being from Long Island means that when I normally look for women, I like Jewish women. It's a really weird thing because, you know, most men like blondes, most men like brunettes. I like Jews, and it's really weird because, like, when you search for porn, there's no such thing as Jew porn. And it's really awkward, but my love of Jews brought me to actually working at a Jewish camp, even though I'm not Jewish. And if you guys don't know about this, a Jewish camp on Long Island, everyone's Jewish. Even the black kids. And in fact, we had this one black kid, and I did not believe he was Jewish. So, you know, I always gave him a little hard time. I worked with teenagers, so we would go on long trips, and sometimes we'd take coach buses and we'd watch movies. So I didn't believe him, and I always gave him a hard time. So actually, one day when we went on a little bit of a longer trip, he brought in his bar mitzvah video. And I also have to preface this by saying this kid was really fucking awkward. Like, he was the awkward kid at the camp. He had his own little sayings. People liked him, but they also didn't like him. I kind of felt bad for him. So we're watching his video. His mom comes out to introduce him. And, you know, she's a very good-looking black woman, very, very well composed. I'm like, okay, you know, I understand you're black and you're Jewish, that's cool. His dad comes out, fucking white guy, probably around 50 years old, Tom Selleck mustache, and goes, "Holla, who's here for our bar mitzvah?" And I'm just looking at him like, this makes so much sense now. Oh my God. And from that day on, I never made fun of the kid for not being Jewish, because that's some shit right there. With a dad like that, you need some help in life. But yeah, so at the Jewish camp, actually, me and my friend, we like to play a little game called, let's see how many campers we could fart on in a day. And it's not like, oh, we're gonna go up to this kid and fucking, like, Hiroshima him, and then, like, walk away. No, it's mostly the time, it was just like, you know, you walk up, you go, ha ha ha, 1 point for me, bud. And that's all we did. But there was this one time where we were sitting on the bus going on a trip, because it was a teen travel camp, and this one kid, biggest mouth in the world, puts Rachel Ray to shame. Yeah, she is. So he's just blathering away, and, you know, I'm feeling a little grumbly, and I'm like, oh, one's coming, I'm totally gonna get this kid. So, you know, he's just sitting there talking, and, you know, I think I'm just gonna do one of those things that we normally do, where it's just like, haha, 1 point for me. But, yeah, that didn't happen. So, you know, I'm gonna put this down for you guys in slow motion. So we're on the bus, he's, you know, blabbering away about some stupid shit, because he's a 13-year-old on Long Island. They're not smart. Blabbering away, and, you know, I start my approach. This is hard with the chair here. Start my approach, and, you know, he's blabbering away, blabbering away, blabbering away, and then, like, time fucking slowed down, so his mouth is opening, and I'm fucking coming up here, and all you hear is, and then I walk away. So it takes the kid like 2 seconds. He's in fucking shock right now. And then he yells, "Oh my God, I can taste that." And since I am in a Jewish camp and I have no soul, I yell back, "Welcome to the gas chamber." Thank you guys. Rob wanted me to make this short, so that's all I got for you. Oh, I get this one now.
Well, hey, buddy.
Oh, hey.
Really? Gas chamber?
Oh, yeah, I totally said that. And my boss just kind of looked at me and was like, but, like, I was the camp counselor that the kids loved because I didn't give a shit, but I was also the one that always got in trouble for saying things. Like, one day, this girl in the group, she was, talking, she was just this, like, little emo girl, she was really into this big band, and she was bitching about how, like, the lead singer in her favorite band got, laryngitis, so we had to cancel some shows. And so, like, without missing a beat, I'm just like, that's because he sucks a lot of cock. And then she called her mom and told her that, and her mom called the camp, and I got in trouble for that. But it's funny, though, because when my boss was talking to me, he'd be like, Brent, you can't say that stuff, he was just holding back laughter so hard.
Yeah, so it seemed to be a bit of a problem. I actually got in trouble the other day. I felt really bad about this. Some of my friends were eating fried rice, which is yellow.
Yes.
And someone else also had egg foo young, which is also yellow.
Yes.
And I said, oh, have some yellow food.
Was it Ryan? Because that would make it 10 times funnier because he's Asian.
I felt guilty for like hours.
Oh my God, you're Asian!
He's actually Hawaiian.
Oh.
Right, Ryan, you're Hawaiian?
Yeah, around those areas.
It's close enough.
Thank you for coming out tonight and doing the thing.
No problem.
But I do want to ask you, just briefly while you're here.
Okay.
Who is Nilla really?
What do you mean?
What do you do for yourself?
Yeah, who is he? He's a really sensitive guy. He
Yeah,
likes
he
to
looks-
take long walks on the beaches. His
With
favorite
Ryan.
band, obviously. Yeah, no, with me. All right, so my name is Jay. This is my hetero life mate, Silent Bob.
Well, hey guys.
Literally, next year, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget Main Street Apartments, the L Presidential Suite. That's what it's going to be called. Yeah. But
That sounds hot.
he likes Jewish women, so for those out there, he's mine. Or if you're Jewish and you're female, he's all yours.
Alright, so what's the question again?
I don't know. What do you do? You're a grad student, right?
Yeah, I'm a grad student.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I actually also do a bit about, I got my BA here in communications. And the reason I went to grad school is because there's nothing to do with a communication degree. So I actually do a bit comparing like real degrees, like chemistry and biology, to like being a real computer. And then I say like, communication degree is like the leapfrog computers of computers, where all you can really do is learn to spell with SpongeBob.
Yeah, same. Creative writing major. I feel
Yeah, you're kind of fucked too.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it though. It's gonna be really exciting. Getting out and just
Getting out and being homeless.
crying. And who knows what crazy desperate things I'll do for money.
Alcoholism. Woo! Sucking dick for coke.
I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, ZJs.
ZJs.
ZJs all day. One last question before we probably should wrap it up and let them do their thing. Just a little
What's
bit.
up?
You work? What do you do?
I work in tech support. I actually work for a company down the road called Fuse Solutions. And what they do is we are tech support for a bunch of like southern companies and some in Vermont. And it sounds like it's a soul-sucking, horrible job, and that's because it is.
Oh.
But every now and then you actually get some really fucking funny calls. Like, I was training over last summer, and I got this one call, and it was the most beautiful call I ever got. This guy calls me up, he's from Tennessee, drunk off his ass, asking me to help him do something with his email. So I'm trying to walk him through it, and the first thing he talks to me about is he's talking to me, he's like, Brandon, you got a woman? And I was like, yeah, I have a girlfriend. He's like, gotta start a family right away, man. Just gotta start that family right now. And I'm like, I'm 22, that's not gonna happen.
An IT company.
Yeah, I'm here to help you with your email. So he goes on about that, but then, ironically, like 2 minutes later, he he goes, Brandon, you know how to cook? And I'm like, yeah, I cook pretty well. He's like, you should learn how to cook, because when you know how to cook, you could pork a lot of women. And I'm like, you're just contradicting yourself right now, sir. And then,
he wants you to start that family.
yeah, he wants you to split with lots of women. I'm gonna be fucking Flavor Flav. I say it because it's true.
Wants to be fucking Flavor.
No, nobody wants to be fucking Flavor, except for those. Well, there's people out there who probably want to fuck Flavor Flav. But yeah, there's more to this fucking story. Then he tells me that whiskey is a dinner drink and tequila is a breakfast drink.
It's the breakfast drink.
Yeah, and this was a call at like 11 in the morning, so he says, I'm gonna have a shot of tequila for you right now, Brandon, this one's for you. So he takes the fucking shot while he's on the phone with me. And then once I finally figure out what he needed to do, which is double click, because in Tennessee, they never fucking heard of double clicking, he told me that if I ever come to Tennessee, that I should get in contact with him so he could teach me how to break horses. And I was like, sir, if you're drunk at 11 a.m., I am not gonna take you up on that offer.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
No, I was going to try and turn that around to a joke about you and the turning off and on thing you jokingly done by Sticker, but I'm not even going to make fun of you now because that was just fantastic.
Yeah, that literally was the best call I've ever gotten, and that was almost a year ago at this point, so now my soul's pretty much sucked out and I hate everybody.
I don't blame you.
Including him, yeah.
But I thought
he's a bitch.
Life mates.
Oh yeah, we are life mates, but I still hate him.
Understandable.
Yeah.
That's the situation.
We're going to be getting a chip.
A chip?
Yeah, that's how we're starting our family.
Yeah, we're gonna get a chip and...
Oh, Jay and Silent Bob.
Yeah.
Still referencing that.
Yeah.
That's cool. But
he's drunk.
We probably don't have any time at all left on the tapes. And it's running late, yes,
Yes,
and hours and stuff. But again, thank you very much for coming out.
Oh, you're very welcome.
Hopefully maybe we'll see more of you next semester or next year.
I'll be here.
Okay, cool. Clap for him.
Thank you, everybody.
All right, guys, thank you all very much for coming out and for staying here in spite of everything. I've had a fantastic semester. It's been fantastic. So one last time, round of applause for the band. For all of our guests ever this whole year, including President Schwaller, Ryan, Milla, for SES for working with me, even when I forget to call them and tell them important things. And most of all, for you guys for coming out so often. I see so many of you so often. I'm always glad to see you guys. So thanks for coming out. Have a great night. See you all next semester.
Kazoo and the outro.
Okay,
I like it. It's in the same key.
A kazoo version of the outro with Guile's theme. Okay, look at that.
Okay, start.
You're not on. Because I'm not on.
You're not plugged in either.
I'm not.
Oh, no, you are. Okay.
That's okay. Whoa, there we go. Alrighty. Let's do this. So, kazoo song, and then go into outro. So,